Hi, this is Tony Nasco with DubNet Software. We're just about to go to the InfoComm show 2019 in Orlando, Florida. And for this show, we've added several capabilities that we're very excited to be demonstrating. The first one is DocuSign. DocuSign is the ability to electronically capture a signature by the buyer and various different types of checkboxes, etc., electronically. We've added now the ability to capture credit cards on TPS Mobile for service tickets, and we've added the ability to import from FireCAD, which is a drawing package for the fire industry. Realizing that the InfoComm is not fire, but I've got several contractors that do attend this show, so I thought I would just demonstrate all these at one time. Here we go. First of all, we're going to demonstrate DocuSign. So we bring up a proposal, and you see here we've got a scope of work, like so, and we've got various fire system, and if we come down here we have a sound system, etc. So there's lots of things you can do. And we come down here to print, and we say proposal like this. Now with DocuSign we just hit this button right here. But in fact, we can look at the quote before we send it to the client. And it looks like this. And of course, we can make this prettier, fancy fonts, colors, etc. I'm just showing you a basic quote for the moment of this demonstration. So, when we're ready to send this to DocuSign, we've already looked at the quote. All we actually do is say DocuSign right here. And then we just accept the settings we just looked at, and then we say DocuSign again. And then it lets us pick who we're going to send this to, and then we send via DocuSign. And it's done. It's been sent via DocuSign, and now we can go to our email system and bring it up. Of course, it's almost anticlimactic. It's so easy. So let's bring up our email system, and I'll do a send receive here. I'm out of town, if that's that first message. But there's our DocuSign message sitting right there. And we just click on this. This is, again, the recipient is doing this. Brings up a website and the document, and we get to sign off on the document like this and hit continue. And then we hit the start button here, click, and there is the ability to tell the system to capture a signature. And we would just click on this guy. Now I've already been using DocuSign, so my signature is already in place. Of course, the user can create a signature and store it with password, etc. And when they're finished, they hit the sign button and it adds their signature to the document. Now in this example, the date was required, but it's also automatically filled in. And you can add other things like checkboxes or yes/no questions, etc. on the document. I'm just showing you a simple example. And we hit the finish button. That's it. The document has been signed by the recipient, and then we're done. And if I do a send receive over here, back in regular Outlook, we get a copy of the document right here that's been signed by our signer. We just click on this, it brings up the document. Of course, we can save it, whatever we need to do, but there's our signature just like that. Okay, so that's DocuSign. Almost anticlimactic, it's so easy. Now let's talk about TPS Mobile. Now again, the InfoComm group doesn't necessarily capture credit cards in the field. That's almost an end user type thing. But I've got clients, again, that are in our world that need credit card processing on TPS Mobile. We're also going to be adding very shortly credit card processing with an email invoice as well, and also ACH and also eCheck. So here's how the TPS Mobile functionality works like this. So we bring up TPS Mobile, as a technician would be doing it. And we log in, and here's TPS Mobile, and come over here to work order, And we have a work order here at the top that we've already added the materials, etc., and have a value ready to go. Another feature that's been added, notice you can set the priority. So we got medium priority and red priority here. That's a new feature that just came out a couple months ago. So we come over here to this guy. This again is TPS Mobile. We can start the work order. We can add the items. We can add labor, purchases in the field, look at the items. And here is the new credit card processing functionality. And it's very simple. You just simply click on this, and there's your amount of your service ticket that we're going to capture money on, and we say pay now. It's just like that. And it brings up the credit card processing from Forte Payment Systems. And then you just go ahead and enter your credit card here, and then you add your email address and address, etc., and the rest of the credit card, and you hit next and you say go, and just that easy, we're capturing a credit card on TPS Mobile. Okay? And this will be very similar to the way the payments work by email, an invoice email. There'll be a link that takes you to a payment area where you can just pay it, the client can just pay it. All right, so that's, again, anticlimactic. It's just easy to do. And then we'll do the last thing, which is going to be project system and import from FireCAD. Come over here to our drawing, like this. Go down to the bottom, hit P, F5, F7, like so. And you see I've got a FireCAD option right here, and I can go ahead and do browse for our FireCAD input file coming from the CAD program, and I just say import, and it starts walking through the items. Now this is an item that doesn't exist in my system, and I can add it with the add button, or I can skip it, or I can make it an E-line. I'm just going to skip it for this. There's another item that's not found, skip, skip, and we're done. And we just say take this into the project system like so, click. And just that easy, we're bringing in a very short example of our input system, but there's our input system just like that. All right, so there you go. Now DocuSign, TPS Mobile credit cards, and FireCAD. Thank you very much for your time. I look forward to seeing you at the InfoComm show and or ISC or one of the other trade shows in my agenda. Thanks again, and you have a great day. Bye-bye.